Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Up at the caravan actually, I've just bought some stuff up here. This video follows on from the post that I put out on Instagram and Twitter. Both me and Sarah were looking forward to our trip to Wareham Forest Touring Park on the 27th of December through to the 3rd of January. Unfortunately now we can't go. The tow car, the Kia, which has been on the channel and everyone's seen that, has decided to go into limp mode. You just can't write my luck at the moment. You really can't. I mean, it's just been so bad. You know, that we've had to cancel with Wareham Forest Touring Park. They've been really good. They have been fantastic, in fact. And we've not lost our money because we've paid up front. So we've not lost our money. They've actually said, you know, don't worry. If you've got some dates in mind, then we can book it for next year. We haven't, not yet. Normally what I do, or what me and Sarah normally do, is while we're away over the new year, is we get an A4 sheet of paper and do the whole of next year's dates for my boss. And without fail, my boss will probably say to me, these go into next year's dates. So yes, they do. But you know, we get quite a lot of holiday. You know, so I do a block booking and basically it then allows me to have the dates that I want. Maybe have to change one or two, but more often than not, if I get it in there quick, then, you know, I get my dates. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so basically the car's off the road. Kia, Birchwood Kia, Washington, West Sussex. They've been excellent. They always have been really good with me. You know, they know that the car's in limp mode. I took it in there the day that it happened. And there's three things that could be wrong with it. Either the turbo is faulty, the airflow mass meter could be faulty, or the boost regulation valve, I think they called it. Anyway, so it's one of them three things that could go wrong, could have gone wrong with it. So fortunately for me, the car's got warranty, so we will take full advantage of the warranty, and we'll get the car fixed. It just means that, you know, we're going to spend Christmas at home, which is absolutely fine. We made that decision because I was in all favour of towing this caravan in limp mode down to Wareham Forest. I have a little OBD reader which I can keep cancelling the codes so that I get the you know, the boost that I need, you know, the power that I need. But like Harry said at Kia, you'd probably be doing that every 5 miles, you know, keep cancelling. So you have to keep pulling over. So whereas Wareham Forest Touring Park isn't that far for us, I think it's about 100 miles. Like Sarah said, you don't want to invalidate your warranty by doing that, making more problems with the car, which then might not necessarily be covered by the warranty. So she's right. Again, Sarah's right. So that's it really. We're at home this year. We've got friends coming round over Christmas, which is great. We are going to have a very quiet New Year. That's why we decided to go away. We're still going to have that quiet New Year at home. Next year, hopefully, fingers crossed, the car's working, the caravan doesn't fall apart. Sarah's car doesn't have to go back in the workshop because we only just got that back. That was in there for 2.5 months while we waited for a gear selector for Sarah's car. That is another story, Sarah's car. It's a, you know, it's a nightmare. That's just cost us, well, it was supposed to cost us £1,675, but because it was so long at Citroen, they actually knocked £400 off the price of the part and labour, which was down to Sam at Citroen headquarters and down to Citroen at Worthing. So, and again, been absolutely fantastic with us. Absolutely fantastic. you know, there was a time when I used to just, you know, rant and rave at people. I mean, I was, you know, my eyes would go red. I would see, you know, mist, and I would, you know, I'd be rah, rah, rah at people. But Sarah will say I haven't mellowed, but I know I have. And I would just go, you know, shout at people until I got my way. But now, I realise as I'm getting older, and I'm 57 now, I realise as I'm getting older, there's no point of ranting and raving at people, because A, it's not their fault, B, you just don't get your job done. Not really, you know, they begrudgingly do it for you. So I have learnt to curb the way I talk, and I am quite a placid person, really. Anyway, getting off that subject completely again, the Kia. Yeah, so the Kia is going to go into Birchwood Kia at Washington, West Sussex. That will go in after the 3rd of January. In fact, what I'll do is I'll give them a call because they didn't know what we were doing, you see. So they've got the car, but we just didn't know what to do. So we will make sure that it goes in on the 3rd of January. Even if they don't look at it for a couple of days, it's no big deal, because when I go back to work on the 4th, Sarah can take me to work, and I'm at work all week. They can work on the car, they can fix the car, they can, hopefully lock the keys in the car, because obviously I've got a spare, and pick it up. So that's it. So anyway, my last video I did, which was I filmed that one about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, week and a half ago, something like that. That was going to be my last video. But unfortunately, this one has cropped up. Hastily done, I might add, because I'm sort of sitting here looking in the caravan, the bed's all made up, it's all done Christmassy. I'm sat in 2 of the chairs that would have been in the awning. There's bits there, there's a few bits there. I've got stuff in the car which needs to come in here. Which would have been in here anyway, whether we'd gone away or not. So the only thing is now, we've obviously got stuff at home which Sarah's doing. She's quite busily making sausage rolls in the air fryer. If anyone has seen, we've got a Tower air fryer, dual one, with the 2 baskets, 4.5 litre. Honestly, get yourself one. Even if you get the Ninja, which is a lot more expensive, I think, than the one we got was 200 quid. I think that one's about 250, 260 or something like that. But they're both as good as each other. So anyway, like I say, it is a hastily made video. It's, just put together really quickly. I wanted to get it off my chest and offload it to YouTube, basically. So anyway, the other thing I've got to say is, over this last year, we have had an absolute massive influx of subscribers. It has petered out over this last few months, I must admit. I've seen a few YouTubers, not mentioning no names, Caravantastic, that have overtook us exponentially. They've rocketed off. And also Caravan Addies. Oh, they've gone through the roof. Absolutely, fantastic. I genuinely, I am so pleased for you people. I really am. You do some brilliant content, and I can only admire what you've done, because it is great content. So my subscribers that I've got, I think we're just on now 1,600 subscribers. I'm not looking to make a fortune from doing YouTube, because you never will. But what I do make goes back into the channel. I've got these microphones. Unfortunately, I've got a little bit of tape on the end there, because this makes a rattling noise. These are good. My other one's better. The money I do get from YouTube now, I did buy a camera, which is fantastic. It's better for stills than it is for videoing. So what I'm doing now is, the money that I make from YouTube over these next few months, over next year, I'm going to save up. I'm going to get an even better camera. I've got a Wolfgang action camera, which I use in the car, which is brilliant. But I want to go that one step further. I did say initially in my first ever video that I'd never, spend loads of money. The thing is, YouTube pay me to do this. It's not money that I'm losing. It's money that they give me to do this through the adverts. So I'm going to spend it back into my channel. if anyone's wondering why Sarah really is never on the channel, it's only because Sarah really, like Sarah said, this is, you know, something that I'm passionate about with the caravan and that. It's not that she's not passionate. She's not as passionate as me as being on the videos. I mean, go and have a look at my very first video. You know, I was like a deer in the headlights, you know, so, but yeah, I love doing this. Sarah is, you know, she can take it or leave it. What I think about it, actually, Sarah's got a channel of her own, and we started doing videos with Sarah, and she done a couple of videos. I think she's done a blooper video and a couple of other videos, I think it was. Sarah just hasn't had the time. I mean, unfortunately for Sarah, she's had to deal with the loss of her father. She's had to deal with the loss of her mother. And now, very, you know, not that long ago, she's also had to deal with the loss of her brother, who happens to be younger than her. So she's had 3 losses in, I think it's about 6.5 years. It's enough for anyone to have to deal with, really is. So she just wants to concentrate on other things. She will come back, fingers crossed, to the YouTube channel that she's got, but not at this stage. I will leave a link in the description down below to Sarah's channel. If you've not subscribed, if you're a subscriber to me, just go down, subscribe to Sarah's channel. It doesn't cost you a penny to subscribe. And wait, she will be back, I promise you. Well, I hope so. I know, I promise you. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to leave it all there. So the Kia's going to get finished, repaired and finished. The caravan is all up to scratch. The only thing is the damn gasket. I've got to get that done again. I've got to put the hanging rail up. There was one other thing, and I can't think what it is at the moment. No, can't think what it is. Yes, so there you go. We're at home for Christmas and New Year. Anyway, thank you again for sticking with me all this year. I really appreciate every single one of you. Any new subscribers that come along, please subscribe. Doesn't cost you a penny. Please like the videos. Comment on the videos if you want. If there's something you want to know, if there's something that you want to see, please comment down below, and I'll be happy to show you, as long as it's within reason. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you very, very soon, and next year in the next one.